Hey, how's it going? It's Dead Linux. Dead Linux now, not Dead Poetics anymore. I'm Dead Linux again. All the branding that I used to have now all makes sense, and now you're all no longer confused. It's like, oh, I know that name now. It all makes sense. Why does he keep calling himself formerly? Well, it's no longer formerly. You're now Dead Linux all the time, 24/7, 7 days a week. Is that because Linux is dead? Yes, it's because Linux is... D3 Skizzo, you stop that right now. I will have none of that sort of trash I will have all that trash talking in my stream. How you doing? Good to see you. Tonight, everybody, this is a little bit of a different stream. As we've talked about before, tonight is another episode number two of Does It Run on Linux? And the answer is yes, it does, but does it still run on Linux is more of the thing here. So, you're okay? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Good to see you. Always good to see you. So if I'm a little bit more talky this evening, it's because of the episode. So I'm gonna be pushing this stuff over to YouTube in a playlist, so that those who are frustrated with gaming on Linux eventually, when they're tired and want to throw their Steam Deck out the window, then they may have some sort of hope. No. Tonight's actually a different sort of approach to this, because one thing we need to talk about, one thing we need to talk about tonight is that, especially with people who are picking up the Steam Deck, is that while, yes, there's lots of games available on Linux, it's not the same sort of story as it would be with other consoles. And the reason for that is because you're still dealing with a device that's running Linux in the underpinning, but all those other games are running on Windows, and they were designed on Windows, and they were compiled on Windows. So the problem that Linux gamers have always run into is that even with ported over games, is while yes, it runs now, it ran yesterday, what does the future hold? Because once you add one more layer of support to the compatibility of a program, then your ability to have it run for years and years and years starts diminishing rather quickly. Like many games, console games run into this all the time, right? Any console that does not last the test of time, those games can be gone. Well, we run into it a little bit differently with Linux gaming, because usually we can figure out a way to get it to run if it's running on Windows and that code doesn't change. But what sometimes does happen is we'll have a game like the game tonight, which was natively ported over, or was ported over to be native on Linux, I should say. And then, for me anyway, I started having problems with it. There's a couple other games like that too. And when you have that, that's not necessarily something that just anybody can just jump on and try and fix. It's sometimes kind of a labor of love to try and get it to work. So we'll be taking a look at that tonight. Another one we'll be taking a look at would be, does the tweet alert not work? I thought the tweet alert was popping up. Should have. I can't stick the thing. Stay on there. Speaking of, I should also show you, I'm wearing my Bone Sweeper t-shirt, so you can actually see that. So that is the game developed by a friend of ours, Cheese Nest, Valiant Cheese on itch.io. If you're curious about the game and would like to capture it yourself, please go get it. It's on itch.io. And it's for, I think it's one of those deals where you pay what you feel. So yeah. So that's what we're going to do. So tonight, first things first, let's take a look and see what we need to do on this. I'm running it from Steam. The other thing I want to say about this is that most of the games for these experiments on Mondays, because I'm trying to make this a regular Monday thing, because I do this more than I actually play video games, is try to get things to break, is as he sets up, that while we be using Steam as a basic platform for installing these games, that doesn't mean that's the only place where we can get this to work from. So one of the things we'll be taking a look at first off is the Proton database, Proton being the version of Wine that runs on Steam. God, very complicated for those of you who are uninitiated. But basically, we're going to see that for our games compatibility database and see if they did run into any issues, if there's any little quid pro quos that we should be familiar with. Because Saints Row 3 is one of those dirty little pleasures that I've always really enjoyed. And I played quite a bit of it. Not as much as, some, but I, like, between Skyrim and Minecraft, that was always right up there. So, we're going to take a look at that and see what we've got. Now, let me make sure first I've got it completely uninstalled. So let's take a look over here. Make sure everything's working too. Oh, good, and everything's compiled. so we don't have the same sort of thing that happened last time, which is where I didn't compile my video capture card driver, and we had to do that live, and that's saved for all eternity on that YouTube video too, but that's fine. So we want to do out of reach. Do I own that? Why do I own that? Okay. Anyway, moving right along. So let's go to Proton. No, Tamper Monkey script updated. Yay, great. Thank you very much. I know. That is what shows you the music playing. Thank you very much. That little widget that was playing in the beginning that showed you the song and the album art and all that kind of stuff was thanks to the script developed by the same individual who did the Tuna plugin for OBS, which I've been using. I switched that too so I can listen to stuff. Okay, so going to here. I need to search. So this is, as you can see, they got a Steam Deck right here for a reason. So this is, I don't even know if did they explain it here somewhere. Site questions. Do you explain what Proton is? No. Okay. So let's just do this. Saints Row 3, the remastered. Now I don't know if I have the remastered version. A dumb but fun game. Runs well on the Steam Deck. Well, thanks. I didn't ask you. Let's see. Results provided by... interesting. Where is... There, the third. That's what I meant to say. This is what I was looking at. So this was a game that came out from... What was the name of the developer? Deep Purple? No, that's the band. No, this was from... Oh, for Pete's sake, I'll just look it up here so we can look at the store page. Saints Row the Third. Store page. Is that my... Yeah, it could be my birthday. Might be. So now people have more personal information about me out there on the internet. Great! Deep Silver. That's what I was trying to think of. And if we go to the bottom here, of course, we do see the flag for Steam OS and Linux. So essentially Steam Play. So it can run on Ubuntu 14 up, Linux Mint, etc., etc. That makes sense to me. And of course, all these other requirements I can actually meet. At the time when I got it, I wasn't able to, which was kind of a joy when I finally could run it at full options. But this came out in 2011. So again, a game that has aged. So is it going to last forever? Some do. Look at Diablo 2, right? But some don't. And so those are things to be well aware of, because some of the libraries that the ports would depend on that are in the operating system change over time, and things deprecate, and things update, and things relink. And so what made it work once may not happen again, unless that game, like Terraria, is constantly supported. Works well out of the box, they say. As of 3 months ago. We have no idea what they did on. Show the details here. Meh, whatever. Playable. Deck verified status. It has a deck verified status. That sounds suggestive. Works perfect. Launcher requires touchscreen. This is Steam Deck specifically. Here, it just works on Proton Glorious Egg Roll. We need the custom Proton, blah, 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 blah. Set this in the launch options. Oh, but I don't have Mango HUD. Do I need to have that? Game mode run command. That seems a little bit off. Game crashed, trying to play the intro videos. In display, blah, blah, blah. XX, so it could launch by Symlink to DD. Okay, can't get Mango. So this, oh, and he's running Gen 2. So that's not a beginner by any means. That's this one. Manjaro, that's a little bit better. That's 4 months ago. Significant performance problems. FPS drop. Much better with Proton 7 with the, again, the glorious egg roll version. Now I used to have, let's see if it's here. I think it's it. Ah. Boom. Good. Continue. Yes. Lady Matrix, what's going on? I see you there. Welcome. As I keep bumping my microphone, apologize for that. So what we're doing right now is you're probably wondering, well, what's he updating? Well, that's what these people are talking about. Custom Proton GE. Custom Proton. Proton is made, like we talked about last time, from wine. No, you don't. Not wine as in mulling wine, as in this. This is where it all starts from. Command completed. We'll take a look at that in a second. This is the technology behind this. So when you see Proton, Proton is the Linux API layer for compatibility that was derived from wine. So that's why we look at all these different pieces. There's a lot of technologies. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into getting all this stuff to work. Let's see. Oh no, it did download. Installed to compatibility. Blah 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 blah. File not found. Let's see. What is your problem? No such file directory. Blah 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 blah. Really? Oh, the SHA checksum isn't there. What? Okay, we may be running some sort of dirty version. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't say that. But this little tool here is if I remember correctly, it's a little Proton script that will download and install and update your version of Proton for the custom version for Glorious Signals. Proton up. So here, Proton GE installation instructions. See, and there's another one here too. So download only, list available releases, disable prompts. You can do all sorts of things with it, which is good. We already have ours installed, so let's actually do this. We'll exit and restart Steam, and then we'll check to make sure that we have the newest one involved, and then we'll actually use the newest version. So we'll be that slick that we actually updated prior to trying to get this damn thing to run. So that's kind of the idea here. So they wanted the DXVK asynchronous at this. Don't even touch the Linux port. It sucks gorilla balls. Right. I was just talking about native, and we're already looking at running it in Windows. But see, this is... yeah, we got to try running it native first. So this is the alternative. This is the alternative here. But we're seeing that it looks like it's running the Windows version. But like I told you, it was available on Linux. So let's take a look and see. Here we go. So going to gaming on Linux, which I recommend checking out. If you are a Linux gamer or person of any kind, you should know about gaming on Linux. So this is 2016. Much nicer startup than Saints Row 2. Proper mouse support. So look at the Saints Row the 3rd. Tested Linux performance for okay, so you can find it on Steam. Did they say who did the port of it, or was it done by Volition? I can't imagine. Maybe it was. Okay, let's see if somebody says who did the port of it. No, and I don't remember who it was either. Shoot. Because there's a couple of companies that actually do it. Like, for example, the port for Mad Max, which was one of the first real kind of AAA games that I looked at. It was done by Feral Interactive. Feral Interactive worked very hard on a lot of these things. So they are a game publisher, but they also are responsible for a lot of ports. So if we take a look at their Linux tab here, yeah, there's a few here. But like Tomb Raider, that was them. To get it to run on Windows, that is, or run on Linux, I should say. XCOM, that was also them. But I'm not seeing Saints Row, so it might be Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Deus Ex games, the new ones, those were available on Linux right away. So there's a lot out there. Anyway, but the whole point of the matter is that's if you're running something that's not native, that's not made for Linux on Linux. That's where Proton comes in. That's where Wine comes in. That's where I was getting confused. Saints Row 3 wasn't like that. As you saw on the Steam page, it is built and can be run supposedly on Linux natively. And I remember running it. When it first was released for Linux, when it first was released for Windows, I played it on Windows. When it was released for Linux as a port, I played that too, and it was so exciting because it was one of my favorite games and I could run it on my favorite OS. Sounds like just a match made in heaven, right? Well, things changed. So as we got back into it, then we saw that it didn't run as well anymore. And like they said, balls was referenced when they said of how good of a quality it ran on was. So Saints Row. I can't spell. Here. So I believe I reinstalled this. There is no compatibility. I don't think I have the compatibility on it. Yeah, if we change this, I can force this to use Proton. We're not right now. Right now we're hoping that it's packaged nicely to run. But let's try it. So if we hit play, here's the moment of truth. Processing Vulkan shaders. Oh shit, Lib. Thanks, man.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Thank you very much for that, Lib. Appreciate that, man. One more rep, of course. Tonight's not a workout. I got my workout in yesterday. Arms. I did the arms yesterday, I promise. Okay, so we see Vulkan shaders. Promising. Here we go. Here we are. Intro's working. I got smart. You know I worked out yesterday. No, tomorrow we'll have workout streams again. Because tomorrow's leg day. Okay, so far so good. Okay, it loads. Yes. Okay, now, the thing that gets me here is we don't really know what version we're running. So, I don't know if I'm running the Linux version. Like, maybe they don't even have the Linux version available anymore. Okay, but what I wanted to do is kill barrier here, so stop that. So, let's examine, shall we? So if we go into local files, let's see what's going on here. Let's see, we have Steam API, a crash reporter, safe run sh. Don't see an exe here. And there's this. This is, what are you? Shell script. Oh, okay. OpenGedit. Safe run sh. Okay, it's running a script. So that's this. Yeah, I don't think I can open this. This is just going to be the executable. I mean, that's fine. Although, it's also running i386. Might be part of the problem right there. Okay, let's try it again. So you can't tell me one more rep. You can always tell me one more rep. Tomorrow I'll work out at 6. You'll have plenty of time to harass me, because leg day sucks. So we'll see. Oh. I got it to run the first time, but not the second time? That's interesting. Okay. What are you doing? Stop. Confirm. Okay, let's restart Steam. Just because I feel like that might be important. Go. See if there's something running in the background that shouldn't be. Oh, I just realized the taco is like hanging way the hell out there. Hang on. Let me fix that real quick. So, let's see, stream banners, unlock. I don't know if it, can I do just that little part. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I can. That. Move you like there-ish. It's kind of klutzy, but it'll work for now. Okay, so stop you. Back to here. Back to here. Okay. And go. Interesting. It's doing that thing again. Got to open once. Is that all I get? So this might be what they're referring to when they say the port is not working as well as it should. Okay, let's see what else we have running in the background. Okay. Steam helpers and things. Anything specific I need to worry about here? Nothing too terrible. Okay. Try it one more time, I guess. Maybe. There we go. Third time is the charm. Didn't think we'd actually be using that cliche today, but we did. Now the problem is I can't tell if we're running this in Proton or not. To be absolutely honest with you, I can't. It could be that they just don't let you you don't have to anymore. So to actually force it to use the native version, we might actually have to force Steam to do something different. But whoopsies, back. Let's make sure this is actually running in the right resolution. Oh, that's right. There's all the proprietary music along with this. Oh well. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. Seems fine. I have a character already. We'll have to. We should actually go through a brand new setup, but that becomes kind of fun. But it also becomes kind of long-winded. But that's the whole reason of having this. First, let's see if we can figure out, is this running on Proton or not? Because if it's running on Proton, it defeats the whole purpose of trying to run it natively. But no, it has to be. No. Let's see if it'll work. So let's do campaign mode, new game. Yep. Normal's fine. Let's see if the movies actually play or not. So maybe it does work again now. I don't think there was any updates really done to it. I removed it and reinstalled it. That's a movie. It's actually working. Well, I'll be damned. Of course, I haven't really. No, that script is running an executable or a program. There wasn't anything like having to pick up the Windows executable file or anything. Since time immemorial, great leaders have risen from humble beginnings to do shit. And so it was with the Third Street Saints. One of the reasons I always really liked I attached to this game is I haven't played the first or the second one at all. And I never really played a whole lot of the GTA games because they just kind of didn't really appeal to me that much. I mean, there was a lot of fun to them, and I grew up in the age of GTA San Andreas being very popular. And it looked like it should be a lot of fun, but when I tried playing it, just for some reason, just there was something to it that just kind of turned me off. So this came out, and people were playing this all the time, and I saw YouTubers playing it and everybody, and you know, people running around with the big purple dildo hitting people over the head, and I thought, well, that seems awfully silly, but maybe that's okay. So then, I don't know if it went on sale or what, but I picked it up, and it just didn't take itself seriously, but it did, and that was great. Oh, got a little bit of lag there. So far, so good. Now, part of the problem here is you saw that program running, that it was in the local files folder, was a 386. So this isn't running 64-bit, which may be problematic.
Japanese commercials, easiest money you'll ever make.
Grand larceny's right up there. You ready for this?
No worries. I do my own stunts.
Hey, you're just a ride-along, man. So don't get all Hong Kong style in there.
I am a method actor. If I'm gonna play a scene with any degree of emotional truth, I gotta make it real.
This opening is corny as hell.
Trust me, Burke. That'll be real.
You're robbing a bank dressed like yourselves.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't want to be Johnny Depp? Ultra postmodernism. I love it.
Okay, we need to crank up the graphics a little bit.
Cool with the Saints movie, but do we really gotta drag this asshole actor around?
Cut Josh some slack. He's just researching his part.
Yeah, I hope he signed a waiver.
Alright, people. Nobody moves! Nobody dies!
Sorry, jumps this line. Can we go again?
You all know the drill. Can I get a picture with the boss?
Say sleaze.
Get in line, bitch!
Hey, don't be a dick.
Gangbangers? A bunch of pussies. We should be all up in their shit like fuck.
So,
That's different.
screen tearing, a little bit of lag.
You got a plan or we just shooting all these motherfuckers? That is my plan. Works for me.
So let's see if we can fix that a little bit and see how much we can do. The other thing I kind of want to test this. Well, first let's make sure I can actually move.
Principal! Go to hell! You wanna play, motherfucker?
Oh, sorry.
Wait to kill him until we found out who these guys are.
Sorry, I just wanted to hit him in the shoulder.
What happened to I do my own stunts?
Hey, do these look like scripts to you?
Feels good. Okay, let's take a look and see what it's got. What we've got to do. Okay, so display. So preset. Let's do. I used to be able to do ultra. I could do ultra on the Windows side. So that means probably if I ran this in Proton, it'd be fine. Let's do this as well. Let's see if we get it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Seems all right. Let's go back and see if that made everything significantly worse. Back.
Let's find that bomb.
Ooh, sexy. Okay, this feels good.
You fuckers! We're coming for you! Get up, Burke. Let's keep moving.
I can't believe you launched that guy into a statue.
I can't believe you're still thinking of that.
Do you want to know who these people are?
Listen.
Oh,
all the
hello. That was somebody's jawline just froze in my face for a second.
Is this what it's normally like?
Normally, the tellers don't use fucking shotguns.
Yeah, normally banks don't look like a palace either. You see those statues
Am I loaded?
before you
Yeah.
blew them up?
Will you forget the voice of these guards attacking military-grade hardware?
I'm also playing this on normal mode, so this isn't going to be like really exceptionally stressful. Ooh, there's all these guns. Can I use a different gun? Where's the pistols? Give me the pistol. No. What do I want? I got all these choices. You're fine. Okay. There we go. Up the. Oops. I just wanted to feel like I was part of the scene. It wasn't really at all.
I can't breathe.
No way we're cracking this thing.
Ready for plan B?
Yep. Josh, get over here.
Got the tools right here, Holmes.
I remember it being a little bit
what's plan B?
smoother looking, but it is also 2011.
Fuck no. We blow.
What? Not cool, man.
Time to get to work.
So far, so good.
We'll need to set those above the vault.
Okay, where's the little blue star that shows me where things go?
Looks like they're coming in from the lobby.
Shaundi,
What?
we need to talk.
We really don't.
It's just, if I die here,
Oh yeah.
I don't think.
Oh my god! You're the saint! You have to sign this for me!
Anything for a fan.
Hey, Josh Berg. Don't be starstruck. I'm very approachable. Want me to sign your breasts?
That's okay.
Yeah, you know, by Nightblade on DVD.
Everything seems to be working just fine.
Let's get the chopper and lift this baby out of here.
Hey guys, call up the helicopter. Found the way to open the vault. Don't touch it.
Josh! Are you trying to get us all jail time?
What? I don't want to be some dude's bitch.
Do I have to go after him?
Forget about it. He'll be fine.
Okay, so
How long
then
until the chopper gets here?
yeah, I need to have something more.
Guys?
Sounds about right.
Oop.
Here they come.
Flashbang!
It can make even the worst gamer in the world feel like they almost know what they're doing. Almost. It's very arcadey.
I'm gonna kill Burke if I see him again.
I thought you two really had something there.
Oh, don't even go there.
Hey, just saying.
Something with a little bit more oomph. Okay, so is this the part when the helicopter shows up, or are they still? Oh. So far, so good. Could you guys just die?
They busted out the riot shield.
Well, they did, but it doesn't really do them any good.
You wanna play, motherfucker?
Really? A fucking attack chopper?
Seriously, who are these guys?
A bunch of assholes.
Where?
Shoot the helicopter.
Ouch!
Use what
Ouch! That hurt.
I haven't had this much fun in years.
Oh, this isn't. That's much more like assaulting. Is it gonna come back? Yes.
Here's our rod.
It's been ages since you played this. Josh is such a whiny bastard. Yeah, he's just a little baby the whole game. But you get rid of him pretty quick, which is the one thing I like about him. But it's just an amusement park. The whole game is, which is what's fun about it.
You go out the back.
And you?
I'm staying with the vault.
We'll see you when you touch down.
All right, let's go. Hold it steady. Where did the security come from? Stay calm and stick to the plan.
I can't see what. Oh, hi.
Thought I shut that thing down. Troy can't bail you out of this one.
See, and I don't have any reference for the original game, so I don't know what he's talking about when he says Troy.
Easy on the squad for once. Please autograph and then put down your gun.
There we go.
I'll hold off the cops. I can't kill them all. Appreciate that kind of negativity.
Also, the first thing I do when we get to character customization is change the voice. Not that he's not good. I can't remember who. I forget who does the voice acting in this one.
This publicity stunt is over. We have to take you in. Get us higher.
Everything's pretty smooth for being as chaotic as it is. This is good.
How much armor's on that damn thing?
Of course, I'm not really concentrating on it.
Get it back where you're fine.
Where is it? Oh.
Step away from the vault. Put the vault down there. No shit, you think?
Wow, I'm actually dying. Too bad I can't tell. Is that because of you?
My son wants to meet Johnny. You've gone too far this time. That's right. Don't fuck with. No.
There. Just wanted to make sure I kneecapped the last guy who was sitting there just taking pot shots at me. And down.
Oh shit.
Just remember, I have to remember to, when I get in the game, to kill the music. Otherwise, the entire VOD will be removed. It's always a drag. This is surprisingly running surprisingly well. I was expecting this to be a lot worse. Now, that could be, again, because something's happening here that I'm not expecting. What is this? What can I do here? Download character. No. We can just take the default. Sure. We'll customize the absolute world out of him. Let's see. We gotta go. That's fine. Sex appeal. Age. God, why? I'm 40 and I don't look like that. Good enough. He's gonna be 46, I guess. Body mask. None. I just said none. Yes. Extremely pale. Build. Slight martini. Not much. You just kind of do. No. Yes. I don't know. Do that. Good. Looks great. Back. Don't even mess with anything else there. Face. Okay, we basically do boom. Accept. Boom. Yeah. Oh, randomize. How I've missed you. Give me something good. Give me some good. Good enough. Not bad. That'll work. And then we gotta, of course, do something with the eye color's fine. Makeup. Entire face. Yes. Where is it? It is this. I thought I wanted that. No? What? All covered up. Really? Well, that's interesting. Okay. Let's try. Does this work? It does. Okay, good. But come back here. That's not a shade that looks good on you at all. Let's try something a little bit more. Yes. Still though, I'm surprised this doesn't work. Mask of War. Really? You don't want to do that, huh? Okay. Something to keep in mind. Yes. Yes. Nothing, huh? Okay. So there are a few problems. That's fine. They're not game breaking. Let's go back a bit. Well, first we do need to change this too.
So much chaos, so little time.
That's the voice I want. There. Perfect. And then this. Yeah, it should have. Really? Well, this is unfortunate. Okay, so nothing there. Cheeks. Huh. Okay. None of that works. Okay. Let's at least hope the hair works. Head of hair. Where is it? Perfect. And then we want this. Sure. Why not? Facial hair. It's not there. Okay. So something with that particular texture is a little bit. Oh, you don't want to load any of them, huh? Interesting. Okay. So that's one slight thing we don't have working right there. Again, running it within Linux at the same time. I wonder. I don't think this will work. Yep, that's not going to be online anymore. Good enough. Sure. We'll see if it changes later on. Because we can try and see if something loads after the character creation screen. Or something along those lines. We may see his face go completely bonkers at this point. Which would be what I would hope.
The fuck is this? We paid up this month?
No.
Paid more.
What happened?
We got arrested.
No, to us. Burke's right. We traded our dicks in for pussies. Seriously. Movie deals, commercials. Saint's name used to mean something more than body spray and some ass-tasting energy drink.
Our brand's worth a shitload of money.
Is that what it's all about?
It's always about the money, Mr. Gat, which is precisely why our employer wishes to speak with you.
Dun, dun, dun. Plot development. Okay, so the first thing we see is overlays for makeup and hair. Well, hair works.
You
Overlays for
have
the face don't
any
work.
idea who you're fucking with here?
Of course. A remarkable likeness. These visions are Viola and Kiki, and I am Philippe Laurent, chairman of a multinational organization called the Syndicate.
Never heard of it.
Evidently not, or you would not have robbed our bank. Perhaps you wonder why you are still breathing at this point.
And some sort of machismo.
My foot's not up your ass at this point.
Like it or not, Mr. Gann, our organization is expanding into Stillwater. I am offering you the chance to leverage your assets against your lives.
Okay. So we know how this goes down. Okay. Let's exit the main menu and get out of here for a second. Okay. Quit the desktop. Yeah. So it works. For the most part. Do we have any choice about what we're running as far as 64-bit versus 32? Doesn't appear to be. I mean, from the first outset, there's a couple things that are a little bit questionable. So let's see if we have anything in here that gives us more of an indication of what would be running. So technically, okay, Steam Start. So this might be possibly related. A lot of what what was the big thing to overcome with gaming on Linux was obviously DirectX. And a lot of that got worked through, but we're going back again. Well, it's 2022. We're going back 11 years. So around this time, when it was developed on Linux, well, I think 2016 was when we saw the port was released. So there was still a lot of work being done. It wasn't an easy thing at all. But let's see if we see anything here. Cache. This also looks like just assets. So it looks like in order to get it to run, they basically stuck with the 386, the 86-bit or 86 x86 build as opposed to going 64-bit. May not mean anything to you. We're beyond the point where we even need to worry about that now for most things. But for here, this is stuck in time. Now I couldn't even get this to run at all, even this far before. So this is actually extremely good progress. Let's just open this little script up. Try to use the graphical dialog. We have an X11 display. We're not started from the interactive shell. Okay. It's not found or is not executable. Failed to start due to dependency problems. So this is running exactly native on Linux. So that's good. Let me show you if we didn't have that. I want to show you this tactic though. So let's say, for example, this doesn't run in the future for some reason, especially considering the fact that it is compiled for 386. Let's say now we no longer do that. Or the Steam Deck decides it doesn't want to try that. So the way to get around that is basically changing this to use compatibility. We're going to force it to do that. We're going to force it to use Glorious Eggroll's newest Proton kernel, which is the one we just downloaded. What that's going to force Steam to do is re-download the game with the original Windows version. So we'll see that will start to update here shortly, just like that. And then we may see the actual game. There's Valheim Terraria updating here too. We may see something else loading in here as well. So I'll keep an eye on that. Well, we talk about it, and that's why I wanted to talk about it too. So for those of you amped up to get a Steam Deck and you run into some of these issues there are options for some games you're having trouble with. So just because a game isn't on the compatibility site for the Steam Deck doesn't mean you can't get it to run. And conversely, something that's on the compatibility list now may not always stay there. And it depends on how it runs. And so what we're seeing is an example of a native game. So when I say native, it is compiled to run by itself on Linux the way the developers had ported it. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get it to run through Proton. So this may need to, let's make sure my settings stuck. It did. Okay. I didn't think it would be this easy, but maybe it will be. Let's find out. Now what it may do is it may go through and see, okay, I've got all the assets, but I'm missing some of the major underpinnings of the game that needed to run on Windows. So what we're doing right now is we're basically now forcing Proton to use it. And we'll see if we get a better performance out of it. And if we also overcome some of the issues we saw. View the README? Sure! Saints Row the game. Oh wow, yep, it's running the Windows version now. Last updated 2011. Important note about Athlon 64-bit dual-core processors. I think this is what I ran it on to begin with. Video drivers are running the DirectX 11 version, installation setup, etc., etc., etc. Let's go back to what we looked at before on the Proton database. Just real quick. Saints Row the Third. So your thread? Wow. Thank you for figuring it out. So you're probably asking yourself, Dead Linux, why does it matter? Because running something that's native on Linux is fun, to be honest, because it feels like you're getting away with something. Because it's a developer who decided, we'll release a Linux build, and it works, and you're like, yay! It's like I'm gaming like I'm supposed to. When you're running things in Proton and you're running things that don't natively run on Linux, you always feel like, I'm not getting the right experience, am I? But that's not necessarily true or not. I mean, it's getting more to the point where it doesn't matter anymore. I've played through 99% of Death Stranding on Linux and loved it. And fought through the issues as I went through. But, you know, there's some of that too. But with something like this where there was a native port, you want to use it as much as possible. If you can, just because of the nature of it. It's like it's being an enthusiast at that point. You don't have to do that. So, let's see. So it says to do all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. Somebody said to put something in the command. This one. Asynchronous. Here. Okay. We'll see if we even need... You know, we'll see if we even need that. It sucks Gorilla Balls. We actually just ran it just fine. It did not suck Gorilla Balls. It was fine. It's not what you want, but for most people, it probably would run just fine. Okay, so let's try... let's try DirectX 10.11 version, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's see if we have any improvements. Any improvements in graphical fidelity or performance. Looks a little different, but that could be just my imagination. So we will run through the intro sequence again, just to do it. I know that'll seem boring, but we can compare that directly against what we just did. So that's the fun part. So now you get to see both ways. And decide for yourself. Or don't! I don't give a damn! You do whatever you want. I'm having fun here. Okay, so we do options. Options! Let's go to display. We're on ultra, widescreen, V-Sync's on because I'm gonna leave it on just to make sure it doesn't tear for anybody. Okay, bake. Audio. Let's see. Okay, don't need to worry about that really. Music we'll have to worry about later. Well, actually, we could continue. Let's continue. I've changed my mind, but it still will be a comparison test. So you just saw the intro is played with the native build of it, which was i386, as it was called. This is running the DirectX 11 or 10 version, which would be 64-bit. And it works!
Someone paid more.
What happened?
We got arrested.
No, to us. Burke's right.
Okay, so the customization works better with Proton.
Saint's name used to mean something more than body spray and some ass-tasting energy drink.
So that's enough to use one.
Shit
See, look! Beautiful!
It's all about.
It's always about the money, Mr. Gat, which is precisely why our employer wishes to speak with you.
If you'll indulge us.
Now I gotta remember where you actually get that, if you can get that redone. Maybe you can. Not that you need it. Who cares?
You have any idea who you're fucking with here?
This is a cleaner looking run so far. A little bit. Not much.
Remarkable likeness. These visions are Viola and Kiki, and I am Philippe Laurent, chairman of a multinational organization called the Syndicate.
Never heard of it.
Evidently not, or you would not have robbed our bank. Perhaps you wonder why you are still breathing at this point.
Actually, I wonder why my foot's not up your ass at this point.
Like it or not, Mr. Gatt, our organization is expanding into Stillwater. I am offering you the chance to leverage your assets against your lives. Ladies?
You may continue to operate the Saints Ultor Media Group as you see fit, in exchange for 66% of your monthly gross revenue.
That is before taxes, of course.
Listen, you French fuck.
I am Belgian.
So make yourself a fucking waffle. We done here.
And I had so hoped to come to a rational business arrangement.
It is your action movie. Just bravado.
What the hell's going on?
Good shot.
Boss, you got a bail. No, not without you.
What, there's like half a dozen guys?
Yep.
I can take them.
This is...
What about the plane?
I'll fly it back to Stillwater.
Johnny, you can't even drive stick. How you gonna fly a plane?
Details, details. Just cover the boss. Go. I got this.
runs pretty good.
We can't leave Johnny.
Cats handle worse.
Attention passengers, this is your new captain speaking. Our updated flight plan has us landed in Stillwater. I'd like to remind all passengers to remain seated and enjoy the flight.
See? He's fine.
Ooh, I can see some of our passengers are getting restless. Here's some relaxing music for your enjoyment.
I don't have any guns. What the hell? Ooh.
My apologies. Your captain is having trouble finding the clutch.
Oh, missed! Missed! I missed him! Can you just... There we go. Ah, a gun! Yay!
You're opening the cargo bay doors. Find some chutes and jump out the back. It should be clear.
There we go. Very good. Oh wait, there's people down there I can shoot from here.
You're gonna need more help than that, Frenchie. I am Belgian. Same thing. I am going to cut that disrespectful tongue from your mouth. Oh yeah? You and how many of your... Oh, that many.
And there's somebody there, and there, and nope, that's not a head. That was just detail. There we go. There we go. It's the F key. I remember it now. Is everybody dead finally? Good. Find some chutes and jump out, he says. Okay. The character doesn't look that far-fetched from what I normally play looking like, so... Kind of... Uh-oh.
I'll see you in still.
Johnny?
I have to admit, this was one of my favorite beginnings of any game. Also, all those memes that they talk about how, oh, your custom character in a cutscene. Yeah, a lot of it spawned from here. Oh. There we go. Oh, I just have this gun? Uh-oh. Where the frick? Can you not? My ability to skydive in video games is severely lacking. Apologize to everyone involved. Can just shoot shit. There we go. You can fuck this up. I've done it many times. As horrible of a game player as I am, I have ruined this entire cutscene more than, like, at least twice.
I'm not gonna lie. For a minute, I didn't think you'd make it in time.
That makes two of us. You think I... What the hell is that?
What is what?
You think that plane is heading straight for us? Son, don't freak out.
What do you mean, don't freak out? Do you have a plan?
If I time it right, I can shoot out the window, land in the plane, kill Philippe, and fly out the back.
You mean we, right?
Back in a pinch, love.
The emotionless eyes, but the on-point delivery. And we're back.
That could have got worse. What's that voice in like this?
can you just shoot them to death? Thank you. There we are. And I think this is the final skydive. Give me the quick time event to punch him in the face. Yes. There we go. Flipping back and down we go. I'm stoked. This is running a lot better than I thought it would. Because I do remember it not being able to fire at all before and not being able to run, which made me extremely sad. And then I had to start working out how to get it to run in, kind of like what we're doing now. But you know, at this point you got the choice. Cyanide! Hey! What's going on?
You're a fucking asshole.
Right, well, can't disagree there.
We're just experimenting with running old games on Linux, which this one already ran anyway. Now we're just trying to see if we can get it to run even better. Enjoying your week off? Finally, it's about damn time you had a week off.
Gentlemen, negotiations were less than successful.
Oop, a little bit of...
Viola and Kiki will spread the word. Steelport belongs to the Syndicate, and the Saints are not welcome. Mr. Kilbane, gather your luchadores and bring me their leader's head. Mr. Miller, hack into the Saints' accounts and leave them nothing.
Staycation? So what? At least you know what to expect. Staycations aren't terribly bad. Sometimes traveling is, you know, then it's a lot of running around for some of that, but hey, a week off is a week off. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, we can call Shandi. I think about all the DLC here too. Well, it's good to see you. It's good to see you relaxing. So what are you gonna do? Do you have any other plans for your week off then? Even if it is a staycation. Do I have to answer it? Yes.
The body of Mr. Gat will be a message for all who oppose the Syndicate. There is no mercy, only death. Don't mourn your friend. You'll be joining him soon.
Forget how to... Is it this? Forget how to walk.
You got any clue where we're at?
Space is jump and climb.
How do you know this place? Great. And what in the bloody hell is a field, boss?
You don't want to know.
Do you at least know where we can find some guns?
Look, I was really high the last time I was here. Just drive. It'll come back to me.
Hijack the vehicle. Sleep and play games.
I've no bloody idea where we are.
Why don't you just look up friendly fire on your phone?
Eh?
It has GPS, right? Check your map.
You know, this car is
Oh shit, I
just...
just realized we forgot about Pierce.
I texted him. He's bringing the crew.
Then we'll need more guns. Any suggestions?
Yeah, we raid the guard armory.
That's not a bad idea.
You can't be serious.
We need
Is there
weapons.
anything in the truck?
Besides, what's the worst that could happen?
Getting shot comes to mind.
Well, we don't have the cash to buy him. Unless you wanted to go ask Josh Burke for a loan.
Josh Burke.
Well, he won't listen to me. You, on the other hand, could persuade him.
That's a nice car.
Of course, you might have to seal the deal, so to speak.
Oh God.
It's a little indecent proposal between friends.
All right. We'll pick a fight with the
There we
military.
go.
All right. Just remember, this was your idea.
That's the right one. Okay, so we have a cell phone. God. We're gonna need guns. It's just so cute. Look at this little thing. Oh, 2011. Where are you when we need you?
Yeah, I keep up with one of my exes.
How's his flat?
Already offered it to Pierce and the boys.
Okay,
Didn't answer
don't.
my question.
I know.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of the way because someone is going to hit my new car. I will need to go to... Where are we going? Friendly fire. There we go. I remember how to play.
A violent and destructive test in Stillwater. Patrons on the local lake were subjected to a
God damn it, dude. He ran in front of me. That wasn't my fault.
and blood began to decorate the lobby. During the ensuing firefight, the bank's vault was ripped from the building, showering rubble down.
I thought this was where I wanted to go. I'm completely wrong. Oh, okay. Whoa. And yes.
At least for a few hours. This is Jane
You're in my way.
with your celebrity crime news.
Okay, go straight, I guess.
This week on Nightblade, Nightblade comes to
Nightblade comes to grips. I love how it's just. It's just one step shy from baby talk.
Still exists.
What still exists?
That's where I used to score weed.
Ooh. That looks better than what I have.
Just not doing it for me right now.
Ah. Okay, wait a minute. So, I thought there was a way to kill the CD music, but I don't think there is. We'll just kill music altogether for a while. That's fine. So, what games are you going to play, Cyanide? What are you going to play? Where is your interest going to lie? And we're going to go this way. I keep forgetting that the camera on this does not like you to fight it, so you have to kind of like... You kind of have to just kind of go with it on the car. Oopsies. Oh, here we are.
That's where I had my first, on second thought, that one's kind of personal.
I did not! That's bullshit. Look at how well I park over here. I'm the best. There we go. See, look, I even cared about the car. You're gonna be playing on a WoW private server? God, I can't talk because I'm trying to think at the same time. That would be key. That would be key. League of Legends League? Why would you hurt yourself that way? Splatoon, I've seen. I was actually watching a little bit of that earlier, and it looks like it's improved significantly from what I remember. And Pokemon, didn't the new Pokemon come out? Wasn't it like Scarlet and Velvet or something like that? Well, it sounds like you're gonna have like a lot of fun. Violet, that's what I meant to say. And no November. And no November? What does that mean, no November? Oh, no, November. Oh, I get it now. It took me like a half hour to figure out what exactly you were talking about, and I realized, oh yeah, Pokemon.
The cash I have on me.
Excellent monies. We shall spend this on upgrading. The pistol. Yeah. It's really kind of better just do this, to be honest. Well, that's all we got. We got 25 bucks left after this. The Friday before Turkey Day, you think? Oh, okay. A friend of mine who is a big Pokemon fan telling me that, but I did not haven't been tracking Pokemon at all for a long time. Who's enjoying yourself? Is that what you said? Anything in the back? No? Okay. People are talking to me and I don't know what they're saying. Gotta turn the volume so I can actually tell. Okay. Where did she go? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we headed? Go to the guard armory. Okay. So here. Looks great. Let's go get the car that I... Oh, wait. I like that one too. I'll take this guy. Actually, this isn't the one I want, but... The Temptress. I want a bigger car. Trying to be nice, not hit the poor NPCs that don't really have a life. Whoa, I should take the street cleaner. Whoa, shit. Wait a minute, that's what I want right there. Don't hit me, because I'm going to hit you.
Move faster.
There we go. Now, this is how we drive. Come on, you're in my way. Just kind of, there you go. Just have to pop the clutch a bit. It's a little sensitive around the throttle. Yes, and now we're on our way. My favorite. So we'll take this. Now, we need some kind of music. Hang on, I can fix this. I can fix this! Maybe he can, maybe he can't. Let's go to... No. Yes. No, actually, that's not what I wanted at all. There, stations. Yes. And then, where are mine? No, not surprise me. I want the thumbs up! Yay. Yeah, it'll kind of work. Okay, back. Ooh, the cornering on it's tight. Yes. Ah, must have air suspension. Wishbone steering. You were in my lane. I swear. I wouldn't tell you different. Okay, so where is the damn... Oh, it'll show me the turn off. Nice! Ground effects, or whatever the lights are called. Alright, I need to go this way, to the restricted area. Hi. This is where I want to go, I think. Yep. Oh, you're confused and scared, that's fine. We use... Yes, steering problems. Anyways, I'm driving a dump truck. What do you expect? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just need to back up and then turn. Why can't I go through that side? There we go. And, all right. Perfect. Just a little bit of spring cleaning using the very large gun. I remember when I was first playing this, I didn't even think to do this. I felt like such an idiot after I was like, why don't I just steal more cars? It's dumb. Hey. Yes! Ah, the fun part. Is it this I want to get? No, you're all still alive. Oh, people are upstairs? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to do that. Come here. Come to me. No, you're all dead already. Okay, where is it? Get up. This thing has like no real accuracy. Who keeps shooting? Some poor bastard is just... Stop hiding! What are you afraid of? It's a video game. Just enjoy yourself and have fun like I am. I mean, I know you're the NPC, but still. Find the weapons cache. The weapons cache is a little tiny box. Some weapons cache. There it is. I found it. It's a dot on the floor. Okay, where do I click the thing that says the UAV drone thing? Not here? Hold your position. Okay. Not one of my wisest ideas. Oh, hi! Oh, shit. Whew. Yes, gotta love that. Automatically restoring health.
This isn't going as well as I'd hoped.
You think? Pierce, where are you?
You know me.
I love to make an entrance. Where's the saint in the full parka with the fluffy hood?
If we're staying, maybe it's time to try those UAV drones.
Again with the UAV drones.
Okay.
Shut up and use the damn thing.
Why are we getting the hell out of here?
The boss won't leave without the bomb.
You gotta be kidding me! Let's talk more murder.
There we are. Where's the tanks? Oh, this is so much fun. Oh, missed. Which thing? What are you talking about? Where is it? Where is the tank? There should be one coming. Come on, come on. There it is. That's who I was waiting for right here. Lead the target.
That is a rhetorical question.
That was fun.
All in due time.
So much fun. Turret scenes typically aren't exciting, but this is kind of... Oh, I missed it! Damn it.
Almost backed up. Don't keep me waiting.
There we go. Keep missing. Okay, that's just pissing me off. You're not supposed to just sit there and take shot after shot. There we go. There we go. Ah, yes. Now, the nice thing about this is I haven't even had to worry about compatibility issues. Like, everything's been running just fine. Now, it probably will run just fine on Linux, too, but with the native version. Oh, whoops. We gotta exit this satellite. Sorry! Give me... There we go. And we sprint.
These guys are a pain in my ass.
We can't let them blow up the bomb. Or here, send me back.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Easier if they think we're moving so fast. Pierce, just keep going. We're clearing them out.
Oh.
I'm still getting hit here.
Well, yeah, because they're still firing. It's fine! Just...
Take so long to get those things down.
Just... I don't know.
Keep it steady up there.
Don't think these dials are supposed to be spinning like this.
Protect the bomb. I keep forgetting that was part of this. Oh, you're right here. Bye.
There's gonna be enough room for this shit, right?
Yes.
So, already we've dropped out of an airplane, raided a guard armory, and we now have some sort of very large bomb. I mean, it's guilty pleasures.
So what's next?
What's next is you go back to Stillwater.
What? No, this is my fight too.
Girl, you don't get messy. Let us take care of business.
Fuck you. I'm doing this for Johnny.
Alright, what if we're gonna bring in the boys? We're gonna need a new place.
You're worried about real estate? We have guns. Let's use them.
Relax, Shorty. We got it all covered.
We have it covered, good. Actually, that reminds me, I can actually have this on. There we go. Cool, so we can actually see. Continuing. Some respect. We'll go for another 30 minutes or so, or 20 minutes, and I'll close up. So far, 2 for 2 for does it run? Does it still run? We have Shandi's apartment, Shandi's ex's apartment. So you could run this with the, I guess you know what? If you had an older computer, you probably would be better off running the Linux native port, to be honest. Because the cool thing about this is now that you can, you know, when you have the option to run things on Linux, then you have the option to do different things with your operating system. So the operating system we got on here, Fedora 36, is pretty comparable to like Windows 10 or Windows 11. So it takes a pretty decent hardware hit. But let's say you want to turn your old gaming computer back into a gaming computer, and you installed Steam on it, and you had a decent graphics card. We're not talking top of the line, but decent, right? Like I've got an old what is it, a 770? There's a 790 that I could throw into an old computer, put Linux on it, and I could run the 386 version of this game that is Linux native, and it'd probably run like a top. Things to think about. You know, it makes the game more accessible for longer. Oh, and here's all the DLC that comes through. Here we go. Because this had a shit ton of it. Invincible. Oh, yeah. Nightblade pack. Decker mission. Rewards tied to the Decker mission are not affected. Oh, okay. I don't remember any of this. Jeez. There's just so much stuff. There, I think it... Takeover assist. Select the hood to take over. Where am I right now? Sunset Park? Luchadors, Morningstar. Where are we right now? Airplane. These boat dock. Ah, Decker's Brixton. We could take this over right here, I guess. Come on. Click on the one I want. Yeah. You currently own 0%. Taking it over will complete the remaining... Sure, I don't know. We're doing all the things. We don't give a damn. Alright, weapons cache. What do we got? This should be the Apocalypse. Okay. Pistols. It's level 2. We'll keep beefing that up. Do we have this? Togo, level 13. Okay, yeah. Do we need this? Yes. Do we need the grenade launcher? Yes. The Reaper drones? Do we have that? We do. Okay. I think that's Tech Z. That's fine. Back. Okay. Wardrobe. Yes. Okay, so head. Eyewear. Sure, why not? Wear item. Hats. Jesus. There was way too much shit in this. Yes. Excellent. Eyewear, we already took care of that. Upper body. What do you got for upper body? We have anything? No. 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 There's nothing really exciting there. Backpack? No. You need to actually go out and like buy stuff, I think. Actually, sure. I like it. Let's do that. Back. Perfect. No problem here. Garage. The angry tiger. The sexy kitten. The sad... We've got all the crap here. Jeez. Wow. But that's okay. Half the fun of this game was like get whatever you wanted and then customize it and keep it. Yes. There. Perfect. Need to exit. Exeunt. That's the crib itself. You gonna let me open the door? Yeah. Okay. With old computer. Oh, that's an old Dell Optiplex. I can see it from here. Ha ha ha. Okay, so you go here. And we are. Oops. Nope. And we're out. Cool. Alright. First things first. I need a better outfit. I mean, this is good, but we could do so much better. I need a decent car, too. Oh, somebody's got some around. What is around us, anyway? Oh, wait a minute. That's a... This looks like a photo op. I think. Now, what is this? I don't remember what this is. This is some sort of... Sex dolls! Ah, good. I'm glad we got a hold of those. I mean, that was... There's the parka! It's the parka, dude! No. I don't want to answer the cell phone.
The police are always in our shit and we can't get nothing done. Maybe you can thin them out a bit.
Maybe I can, or maybe you can just never call me again. Where am I anyway? Ooh, we got upgrades. This is just like... You know... you know those games you get? Those like idle clicker games? Where it's just all you do is, oh, another upgrade. Oh, look at me, I'm getting all these points. Oh, I've got the high score. This is essentially what this game has become, which is fine. Damage, bullet damage, except yes. Let's see what else we got. Health. We don't have health regen. Thought we would. Saints Book. Notoriety will decay at a slightly faster rate. Yes. I don't know. What else do I have? There's a lot of this stuff I already have. It's all unlocked. Vehicle delivery. Yeah. Looks good. Combat. There's just so much. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Like even the native, like the vanilla game was, it was a lot of fun. Okay, back. Cash. Yes. The income. Yay. We need to use this to buy outfits. Where am I going? Where? Friendly fire. Car mechanic. Property. Mayhem. There's a store over there. We need to go... Oh, we gotta go here. We need to see if we can redo our, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, almost jumped into the cop car, which I totally could do. Then I'd be stuck fighting them for like an hour and a half. I need... Oh, hi! Can I have your vehicle?
You're gonna keep the same waiting.
The Thoroughgood! The names of these cars are just silly. Yep, there's that camera. The camera constantly wants to just be left alone, because if I try to move it, it gets really finicky. Radio control. I actually did like the music in this game too. I think I've got the albums. No, I'm being outrun by this fast car. This looks pretty good. It's running like a dream. But again, we're running a Windows game on top of Linux, so we're running it in a little bit more of what it would consider to be its native environment, so to speak. The game, not Linux. But we can do that because we do. Okay. Almost! Wait! I can't move the light pole! Alright, alright, alright. Watch out, watch out. It's a 10-year-old game. I'm just having fun. Let me just go through this light! Okay. Where is the... Ooh, wait a minute. Wait. Sorry. Oh, rusty needle tattoos. Yeah. We gotta have one of these. Well, I would. Let's see what we can do. Excellent. Upper body. Give me entire chest. Yes. No. Come on. Something dorky. Perfect. Purchase. Yes. Okay, entire back. Looks good. Purchase. Yes. Okay. Head. Head top. We can't see anything, so it doesn't matter. It's the first thing we need to fix is... Okay. Great. Sure, accept. I don't fucking know. Hi! Are you looking for me? This is my truck. Yes. Officer, I swear. Someone had keyed it. And I want to press charges. Oh. Sorry. Okay, where? We're right here. Where is it? There we go. As designed. Yes. Perfect. Because this game is not about anything but customization. That's it. Okay. Surgery. Would you like to get surgery? Yes. Give me surgery. Because now the face options actually work. Back. We want to go this. We want to go this. And then I wanted to do like kind of. Sure. Why do I have a black eye? Did I do that? I didn't mean to. Nothing. What was it? Was it this? That's kind of what I wanted. Punk liner. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's do it like this to match the hair-ish. Opacity. There we go. That's good. Yes, excellent. Okay, so back. No, that's nothing there that I need. Oh, tattoos go in the hand. That's why. That's what I need is here. Facial hair. There we go. Let's get this down. Sure. Looks good. Nice. Back. Let's see. I think that might be fine. Excellent. Yes! We've corrected our mistakes from before. Now he is perfect. So now we need a place to buy digs. Let's see what's there. Aha! Straight ahead. Perfect! Who's got a car pointing the right direction? Nobody. Oh, they all do. Oh! Yes! Mine! There we go. No. It's a video game. And it's a fun one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Here we go. Do. Okay, and then we want to do this. This will work. Yeah, get rid of it. Okay. And then we'll do that. Looks fine. That? No. 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 Yes! Purchase that. Yes, accept. Back. Okay, lower body. Lower body. Let's see. Hoochie shorts. Perfect. Exactly what I need. Yes! And then shoes. No, you gotta run around in flip-flops. Where are they? Or high tops. Perfect. Okay, so what do you look like right now? Perfect. I mean, this says intimidation. I mean, I don't know what else you could possibly be expecting on this. Yes. Much better. Okay. So now, what are you doing on my car? Oh my god. Let's see. Okay, in the last few minutes here, we'll find something nice and we'll find we need a chop shop is what we need. No, what? What?
You don't get the safe to help us?
No.
We gotta pay our protection money and now the Morningstar's gonna raid the store. We'll make it worth your while.
I don't want to. Which store are you gonna raid? I don't even know. You'll be fine! It's fine. Nothing will happen. I really have other things I'm concerned with. Where is that's a gun store. I need a mechanic. I feel like that might be one. Okay, so we need to go south, I think. Give me yours. Nope, I missed. Shoot. This is north, isn't it? I'm running! I'm getting physically fit. What's your problem? Oh, I like this. Looks good. Okay, now, let's decide where I'm going. Let's try across the bridge. Is the bridge over here? Isn't there a bridge over here? I thought there was a bridge. Is there no bridge? Oncoming lane. Oh, didn't really want that. Whoopsies. What else is that? Okay, do I want to go this way? No. Excuse me, pardon me. Not really. So, there's gotta be a chop shop around here somewhere. Question is where? Ooh, that's a tattoo parlor. So, is it? That's just a building. Maybe it's straight ahead. We'll find it. So the answer has been yes. The answer's been yes in resounding ways. So this game actually has two different ways to get it to run on Linux, which is great. Hey, was that what I wanted? I think that's what I want. No. The broken shillelagh. Shillelagh? Is that how you pronounce that? I can't see because the camera angle doesn't want me to stop looking at the car. Okay. And you can probably unlock that somehow. Do I want to go straight? How can I go straight? I can't go through the building. Look, I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I'm from out of town. People are so impatient nowadays. Hi, what's up? Just go straight down the middle and get all the points, see? That's how we do this. Look at this. It's like it was made to be! Is that the game I want? Is that the game? Is that the car I want? No. Change my mind. Like, that was the bad thing about playing games like this. I wanted to collect all the cars. Because that was what the whole game was basically about. It's about screwing around, getting a bunch of stuff, and hanging out in a cool world. That's what I thought. Never got that feel from another game again. Well, except Skyrim, I guess. Hello. Excuse me. Pardon me. No, I need to look at the map. Where are we? Straight. I think there's one. We gotta try all the customization things. That's the thing. Ooh. Oh, she's coming from my ass. That's unfortunate. All right. Yeah. Actually, no, not this car. Something else. Let's see. That would work, but that's not as cool. Or would it be? Is this one of the good ones? You hit my car that I abandoned. Now I'm very upset. All right, we're gonna take one of your fancy ones. I'm sorry. You will. I'm sorry. Let's use this one. Let's see what we got. So, let's see. We need the front bumper. Oh no, that's not exciting at all. Hood. No rear bumper. No spoilers. No decals. Nothing fun. Nothing. Yes. What a drag. What a drag. This car isn't fun at all. Alright, we'll try the one that I already banged up. See if this has anything interesting. Whoa. You might. You might have a guardian angel. There we go. Close enough. I'm in the garage. It counts. So, body mods. Let's see. Exhaust tips. Do I have options? Yay, options. We need to have 4 of them for reasons. Thanks for the tweet there, Dad. Appreciate that. Yes, front bumpers. Do we have something exotic? No. Change direction. We actually got it running in 2 different ways. It's pretty cool. This isn't one of the fun cars. What about the hoods? It's close. This isn't the one I wanted though. Yeah. Shoot. So we're actually running this on top of Proton, but there is a native port to it, but the native port is 32-bit, it's not 64-bit. And it's a little bit, yeah. It's good, it runs okay, but it's not like optimized like it would be if it was running the 64-bit DirectX 10 or 11 version. So basically, the Linux port is the DirectX 9 version. Not lame enough. I need to have something that can really be fun. No. Minivan, no. Ooh, the big truck. Do I want to go with the big truck? Yes!
I'm a saint. You want to make a fuss?
No, there's no hostage diversion. I don't want to do that. That takes time and effort and pain and frustration. Okay, we need to just need to get sideways. There we go. This should be fun. Do they do Marshall calls for DirectX like to like Vulkan? This one, well, when we're running on Proton, yes, they do. And we actually have to compile Vulkan, like the Vulkan shader compiling happens right away in the beginning. The native one does too, but this one, Proton handles them a lot more gracefully, which is why it looks the way it does. It didn't really, it was close, but it was clearly 32-bit, I think. It was hard to tell, but like in the beginning of the stream, we actually proved you could do it both ways. So this is definitely running in DirectX 10 or 11. So this, antennas? Yes! Okay, exhaust tips. Yes, yes, yes! Some Windows games have native Vulkan support. Oh, you know what? This one wasn't it. But yeah, some of them do. And I'm curious of how those get handled differently. I really don't know. When it gets to be that kind of thing, the only thing I really know about is when it's got DirectX and it calls over to DVS, no, what is it called? It's the part of Proton that allows for the DirectX translations. As far as I understand it, but I mean, I've never worked with it enough to actually try and break it. Aw, it's having fun here. It's fun. Grills, yes. There we go, yeah! That's actually the most ostentatious one. We could look a little bit like, ooh. Yeah, we gotta go with the big, huge, uncomfortable grill. Yes. Yeah, that's okay. We do that. Miscellaneous. Option 1. Mud flaps! Yes. And then rear bumpered. Anything exciting? Rear mods. Don't know what that means. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Yes, we want to have the covered. And the roof has to have a, yeah, the disgusting, weird looking. Okay, and then the side skirt. Ooh, yes. Step ups. Or do we just want the solid? Yeah, we want step ups. Just in the front though. Screw it. But no, I have no idea. I don't know. I was just kind of playing around with it just to see what would happen. Back. Wheels, yes. Both axles. Rim style. Absolutely gaudy. Where is it? Yes. Tire tread. Yes. Purchase. Yes. 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 The compensator. Yeah, I feel much better now. I feel much more comfortable being who I am by driving this truck. Excellent. But like, graphics technology still blows my mind. I don't understand anything about it as much as I would like to think. I know basic troubleshooting for it. I know different ways of approaching it, I guess, from a support perspective, but it's like, whoa! Why are there all these police cars? What are we doing? Oh well. We've only got a few minutes left. Screw your roadblock. There we go. Excellent. And they haven't even picked me up yet because we haven't actually started any of the missions to get us in trouble. Nothing exciting there. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oops. Okay. A little too much boom boom. Anyway, I think we proved our point. All right. I think we've proved what we needed to prove here. The resounding answer is, does Saints Row the Third still run on Linux? Yes, and you can do it two different ways if you want to. The native port still works, and you can run it in the Proton-based version as well. Well, assuming it lets me get out of the game, that is. So we'll see how well that works. So I'll just let that sit there and think about what it's done. But it was actually kind of fun to work with it. So we were able, was able to get into it. We looked at the file structure to make sure it actually was running the Linux native. It was, because it hadn't before. And actually, this is getting to be. I wonder if it's even trying to do anything. There we go. Stop. If it'll even stop. Ooh, okay. Huh. Well, it's kind of locked up now. We'll take a look and see. But no, I'm not sure about like how the call happens. Like Proton is still magic to me in a lot of ways, and Wine has always been sort of magical to me. I mean, I know there's libraries that it loads natively and some that it doesn't load, and just it various things like that nature. But it's just well, come on, can I have my game back? Let's do this. Nope, you're not gonna let me do that, are you? Yeah, it's locked up. The graphics pretty good. Shit. Oh well. But anyway, so that's kind of been. Does it run on Linux? Yes, it still does. So if you are looking to seeing, and actually that should indicate then that I'm not sure how well Saints Row 4 runs on it. But this should, I actually do have that too, but that'd be an interesting test to try, because if this is running pretty well, should be able to run 4, I would think. 1 and 2, I believe so. But then the new one coming out, we'll have to see. But pretty good indication that obviously the technology's come a long way, so it's a different story now. So it could very well, but still, it's still nice to see that the native Linux port does still work. And you can download if you want to. Yeah, it's a mystery kind of stuff, and I don't know how the magic happens to get it to work that way, to where it's passing through to the graphics card. But yeah, it seems to be. So I'm just stoked, because it's one of the games that I remember trying to get it to run, and then it was running on Linux, and I was really happy, and then it broke on one of the versions of Linux I was running on. It could have been because I was trying to run Wayland. Maybe that was part of it. And right now I'm not running Wayland anymore. I'm running X11, which makes things a lot more compatible, obviously. But I remember it breaking in a way, and I couldn't fix it to get it to run at all. And the only way I could get it to run was to be running it from Windows, and that sucked. So I just stopped playing it. But now that it runs on Proton, and it runs fairly decently, I guess there's no real problem with that. It's just it's nice to support the build if I can. The line between Linux and Windows would become more blurred. Linux always is a little bit involved in everything, right? I mean, that's not necessarily out of the realm, or open source or left sourced kind of software. I mean, we had the same sort of experience when Apple went through its romance and honeymoon with BSD when it first changed over to Mac OS X. And one of the exciting things about that time was I was already getting into Linux a little bit, so I was able to run some of the same programs or compile programs that ran on Linux over in Mac. It was cool, and I could compile software and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you can launch an ELF binary directly in Windows. It'll get to the point where, yeah, Linux stuff will run in. And Linux stuff always you could kind of go one way. It was going the other way that was always a little bit more interesting. So trying to get Windows stuff to run on Linux was the kind of the I don't want to say holy grail, but essentially it was the holy grail. But once that was kind of getting figured out way back when, then it was just a matter of time. And then now we're at a place where you can run AAA games on Linux pretty close to release, which never thought that would happen in my life. But it's also good to see old games like this, because the thing about it is, if that old game runs in Proton, Proton will still stay in development, and Proton runs on top of the operating system. So if you bought a copy of Saints Row, for example, or you have it in Steam or whatever, and Windows doesn't support it anymore, Proton probably will. So that's kind of the cool thing. That launched completely upside down in Wine? Yeah, I don't remember if I've had that particularly happen to me. But I remember running like Adobe Photoshop, old versions of Photoshop and Wine, and running Microsoft Office and things like that, but then I didn't need to anymore. So it's just it's a different thing. Anyway, I don't, let me see, I can't really, well, there we go. I've got my other keyboard here. So let's see who is online here at the moment. We'll send people over to Raid and say goodnight for the evening. So for those of you who are watching, if you're watching, happen to be watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. You'll see this, usually it'll probably be Tuesday, Wednesday when I get this loaded up to YouTube. But I'm trying to keep these videos in a playlist there so you can kind of see the experience of running games on Linux. And if you run into any issues or if you're wondering how it kind of works or anything like that, you can kind of see. And so far we've got 2 successful runs, which is unusual to say the least, but it's cool. So I can't really say anything negative about it today. So it's kind of, I was thinking we might do some troubleshooting today because it would break, but it didn't break. So good. Let's see. Dr. Fright is on playing Vampire. Let's see if there's anybody else I need to make sure I say hi to. Oh, Valiant Cheese is online. Okay, so we need to go say hi to Valiant Cheese. Valiant Cheese is a good friend of ours. He's also a Linux developer. And he's also the person I'm wearing the shirt from. So I'm going to leave you with Valiant Cheese, who is an excellent person and a good friend and a really nice guy. But if you're curious in his work, he also goes by Valiant Cheese. And one of the things you should check out is, I can't see where the camera is, Bone Sweeper. So go check that out too. I believe it's close to release. Wow, don't we all like cheese? I'd like to have my game or my actual desktop back here though. But it doesn't look like it's gonna. There we go. PS box. Grup. Saints. Actually, let's just do xkill. What? I don't have xkill command I found. Oh shit. Okay. Let's just do shut down now. There we go. Okay. So let me do this and see if this command works. Although they've broken, well, I don't think they've broken anything, but I know the shoutout commands for Twitch are a thing now. Ease. Boom. Work. Trying to reboot my regular computer here too. So let's see if my shoutout command works from Rainmaker today, or if it breaks. It may break. It's gonna break. Right. So we'll just raid from the raid menu here. So I won't keep you guys too long wondering what the hell I'm doing. He's also watching birds, and he's playing Into the Breach, which I still need to play one of these days. Okay, now we do. Bone Sweeper is cool. It's going to be awesome once it releases. I think it's awesome now anyway. It's a really fun little game. There we go. Something went wrong while checking to the live stream. Oh, yeah, whatever. And dip. And then ease. Yeah. It makes a little bit more sense. Yes. Anyway. Okay, we're gonna go raid Cheese, or raid Valiant Cheese, so please say hi, or come with us to say hi to Cheese, who's, again, a Linux developer, good friend, and really nice guy. and in the land down under. So we get to see all sorts of different creatures and critters because he has his bird cam on too, which is a lot of fun. So thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, go ahead and leave a follow or subscribe on YouTube if you happen to be over there. Otherwise, we will be back to workout streams tomorrow. So Tuesday, well, tomorrow's leg day, so it'll be miserable. And then we have the day off on Wednesday. And then I'll be back on Thursday, Friday. And then hopefully one of these weekends I'll get a writing stream going. I don't know if it'll be next Sunday or not. But for sure we'll be back to just grinding with the workouts because that's easy enough to do right now. But you'll see this video loaded up on YouTube hopefully tomorrow evening. So take care. Have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll talk to you later. Weekend. It's not the weekend. Have a good rest of your week. Whatever. Do the day thing and have a good time with it. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey, Dead Linux, welcome. I'm playing some Into the Breach. But I'm thinking of switching over to stream some capes. We just put the demo live. There's a Linux build, which is very exciting. Yeah, I had someone else confirm that it's that it's downloaded the Linux binary, which is what matters, I think. Capes. Oh, you came to watch birds. All right, let me put the bird cam on. Sorry, I'm super distracted because we just, gosh, bird cam's been on all this time. Well, all right. Well, it's good. You've had something to watch rather than oh my goodness. Gosh, what is Dan's handle? I have a bunch of people that I told I would let know as soon as the as soon as the Capes demo was live, so I want to just make sure that I don't I don't miss out on that, or don't forget to do that. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish this, I'm gonna die into the breach here, and then maybe I'm gonna switch across and stream Capes on the Cape Steam store page. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, so if anybody's interested in that, stick around and my goodness. Wow. All right. Yeah, sorry. I'm just very quickly throwing some bits and pieces in here. I'm looking for what is their name? There's like a whole bunch of people, and I generally can lay my hands on them, but this person changes their nickname all the time. And I have no idea what it is. It's fine though. Alright, that's that person. And I also wanted to let you know, Dead Linux, in case you were interested in this. Oh my goodness. Right. I'm looking for I have no idea who I'm looking for. I think this is who I'm looking for. There we go. All right. I have now fulfilled my obligations. We can now die into the breach, and I can actually remember to get off my bird cam back to the game. Yeah, alright. I've never streamed on Steam before, so that's gonna be interesting. So what I'm thinking here is I could use the tanks to like blast these guys into each other. Both tanks could do that, and then I could get them down to 1 health each. Which I think works in general. So what are you doing? You're Oh, it shows me where they could move. That's interesting.